Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and we are here to play the Glasspool Merfolk in Modern. So we are on the draw here. Um, I, this hand is sort of okay, but also sort of not. I think the fact that it can't cast either of the Lord of Atlantis is kind of a problem. We're not going to get to play this in turn one. I think we have to mulligan this. Uh, okay. I'm not exactly sure what this person plays, but I think that it's Storm. And if it's Storm, does this work? Oof. This, I don't know. Ugh. Okay, so now this is the point. Do I want to gamble on what they're playing or not? It's gonna be really slow against them. I don't. Just like have to put probably like Master would go in the bottom. At least we could play stuff. I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm not like super thrilled about it, but and this is an example where glass pull in turn one's not gonna hurt us. That's definitely Storm. There's like no way that's not. Yeah, so we kind of need Force of Negation. So based on this, okay, I guess we just play Snow-Covered Island and pass. Keep Glasspool. I guess we're gonna try to play Silvergill and. Oh yeah, this deck is like they got a new dual land that helps them a lot. So I'm guessing they're probably gonna play Baral. No, they're just gonna play two cantrips. All right. Well, they're trying to filter their hand into something here. I will reveal a Master of the Pearl Trident. I'm on Force. Not Force, but it's okay because it lets us play two things next turn. We might also just play Glasspool and copy this Silvergill just looking for something. They're not set up with a creature yet. Okay, so now they are. So we kind of need to find something quickly. Okay, so there's two risky lines we could take here. I could Spreading Seas this thing and hope they don't have another red source, and this still gives me a chance to draw for Force. If I play Glasspool copying this, I'm only trying to draw Force anyway. It doesn't really help me. And then if I play this, then I can at least play Island and Benthic Biomancer, failing that. So I guess let's attack first. Maybe they'll make the decision to block for some reason. Or Spreading Seas could also draw a Dismember, which would help. So we are going to Spreading Seas this thing. Might buy us a turn. And it doesn't look like it. Alright. Alright, well they have a red source, so... no blocks. 5 cards in hand. This looks like they might do a Gifts on my end step. I don't have a good way to stop that either. Like, it looks like we're just about to get comboed here, and if that's the case, I don't know if there's much I can do about it. Like, the best thing I could hope for is to try to play Glasspool and copy the Silvergill Adept for a card. Could also adapt Benthic Biomancer. I don't know if playing 2 Lords is really worth it here. Alright. Guess the Mutavault might be worth a little bit more. It's kind of tough. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I can try to Trickster this thing in their upkeep and hope that that turns off their combo for a turn. Yeah, Trickstering this in the upkeep might be enough. It could buy us one more turn, so may as well do that. But I expect them to cast gifts here. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Casting it on our end step means they get to play around force. So usually in these scenarios, what you want to do is put the Past in Flames and the Metamorphose in the graveyard. This makes us cost more mana, and this lets them draw a card, so... Hopefully trickstering this thing down is going to be good. Okay. They're doing this in the upkeep, so like I don't know how this helps them unless they're going to remand me right now. Alright. Alright, I think if I had force I probably would use it there, but they don't necessarily know that. But I feel like we're about to get comboed here, so... Yeah, we're dead. Definitely, like, fucked. Alright, so we're, you know, just enjoy ourselves. We didn't draw force. Like, that's what it comes down to. We needed to draw force there, and we didn't. Giving them mana usually doesn't matter very much. It's giving them cards that matters. They probably have another Past in Flames in hand. So. You put 2 cards in the bottom. Maybe they don't have a Past in Flames to get this Grape Shot back. Oh, they found something on top that they want here, so that's not good. It's not impossible that they would brick, but alright, well, they cast it with 18 copies, right? Yeah, okay, we got... That's enough. We've seen it. The good news is we actually have a lot against this deck, so let's sideboard the hell out of them. So here, we definitely want Force, we want Deprive, and we want Relic. I think Master's a little bit slow. Dismember's kind of sketchy. I think we don't want this card. And I think Mara Regery is also a little bit slow here. Take in Brazen Borrower, because it's something I can play at flash speed. I could bring in Chalice. Like, this is not the worst card to think about. I could keep the Masters, maybe. If they go, like, empty the Warrens, Master's, like, the only way that we have to, like, fight that. I don't know. Dismembering their creatures is not always the best. Maybe I keep the 3 Dismembers. Alright, we'll just run it like this. We have a ton of interaction for their deck, so we just need to, like... I don't think this is going to be enough. I think I need something much stronger than that. This looks better. I'll keep this, and I think that I'm going to put Dismember in the bottom. If they play a turn 2... I don't know, maybe here... I don't want to put the Deprive on. I could theoretically put the Master in the bottom, actually. Is Dismember something I can cast if they go, like, turn 2 creature at least, and it slows them down? Because I need to find a second land in order for this Deprive to matter. I have to keep the Silver Gill, so... I don't really like Dismember here, but without the mana to, like, do anything, I'm not sure that I have a choice. Well, that's actually helpful. This gives us a chance to try to find that deprive or the island. Well, that's not really the one that we needed here. I need an untapped blue source. Okay, well, we might have a chance to use it. Maybe this will be okay. That's great. I think I can afford to attack with a Mutavault this turn. Okay. Okay. So here, if I trickster this thing, they won't be able to remand, so... You really don't want that to get remanded, so... I'm going to tick Vial up here. Okay, well, it doesn't look like they're doing anything, so... I guess we're just going to draw another card. Okay, cool. They did not have a good plan for that, so... Alright, we got there. Now, taking Vial up to 3 is kind of sketchy against this deck a little bit. They might be more inclined to play around this Dismember now that they know about it. I don't think we can change anything. I think we just have to run it back. We should have about as... Like, this is probably one of our better matchups. We just need to draw our cards. That's all. Get some reasonable starting hands. That's interesting that they conceded to that. Like, they just didn't have anything for like 2 or 3 turns. That's surprising. I think I have to keep this. I have a Force and a Deprive. I have creatures to play. Alright. We're not like stone cold dead to anything, so... And the Vial is always helpful against this deck. Glasspool is pretty good too, because that means I can like play Island and then Glasspool. Borrower is fine because it's a creature I can flash in with mana if I need to. That's pretty good. It's probably safe to play Silvergill Adept here. This gets more threats on the board. We're not dead because we have Force in hand, so Trickster's also a good pickup. I mean, they could theoretically bolt Silvergill at some point, so... Okay, they're not doing anything yet, so... Okay, sure. Manamorphose away. Are you gonna, like, empty the Warrens me here? No, they just wanted to cycle for a card. Okay. I can live with that. So here they might be representing Lightning Bolt. I'm just hoping that Force is going to be enough to get there. I'll Vial in the Lord. So we need to start trying to kill them. And I'm going to play Glasspool this turn, so... Okay, you've Lightning Bolt, Mutavault. I don't feel like I'm in danger right now, because now I have Deprive up for next turn as well. Sure. I mean, like, even Empty the Warrens is not that big a deal right now, so... Okay, Electromancer's fine. So that one. That one. You have 3 cards left in hand. I feel good about this. Okay, it takes Dispute out of their hand, so... I don't really need to do anything here, so I can just pass. Can play Lord at the end of their turn. Well, they need to build up a critical mass of cards, but we need to find more creatures. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't want them casting gifts. But this is good. I can tick up Aether Vial and copy the Lord now. Alright, well, they're just going for it. So, I guess they just fucking have it, so, alright. Damn it. That Mystical just... maybe I wasn't supposed to fight over the Grape Shot, but we had no clock because of it, so... Yeah, that makes it hard. I don't know. Their hand actually was very good this turn, or this game. I think with the Mystical Dispute, that made it difficult, and them having 2 creatures, like, also made it difficult. We had, like, a pretty good start, but, like, I don't know, we didn't draw Relic at all, which Relic would just, like, slam dunk end this game. I didn't want to, like, let them kill off all my creatures. Okay, so, right, so they basically have enough mana to do everything, right? This Past in Flames is only going to cost them 3 mana to cast, and no matter what I give them, they're going to have the mana to do it. Like, we are definitely dead here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, this only cost them 3 mana, and, like, even if I gave them the other 2 cards, Manamorphose, they could still cast it and go to 4 mana, and then cast the Past in Flames for 3, and then they could still cast the rest of this, so it wasn't actually going to help at all. Alright, we lose. Well, that was a tough match against Storm. Like, they have, you know, they have 2 Grape Shots that can just kill us right now, so... Yeah, I didn't want to... I felt like it was necessary to try to protect our board, and, like, if they didn't have Mystical Dispute, they probably were just in a lot of trouble, but... I don't know. That was rough. I mean, I didn't have enough creatures to really threaten them, and, like, yeah, the fact that they were able to go off with, like, just 2 cards afterwards because of this, like, gifts into having, like, Past in Flames as well with all of this mana, that's insane. Can't win everyone. Like, this is a match where I think if we drew Relic at any point, we probably would have crushed it, but, you know, it's fine. Sometimes we're going to lose good... Like, we won, like, 2 really hard matches and we lose this one. That's... Wow. Sometimes that's just what Magic is. So, please give this a thumbs up and leave some comments, and I will see you again next time. Take it easy.